drop it.
Hello everyone and welcome to Cheap Noise in the House, the channel where we talk about electronic games and music production. I'm Cheap Noise and survey says I'm in the house, and here is my collection, a very small collection of Wild Planet games, and I'm gonna go through all of them right now. This is my original Hyperdash. It was sent to me by Pixel XQ, so thank you so much, Pixel, for this. As you can see, this is a 2006, the original model, because it doesn't have buttons on the underside. Instead, it has a RFID chip that detects the targets basically through radio frequency, which is pretty cool. I'm really happy to have this one because I had the buttons one when I was a kid, and although it sounds better, it glitches quite a lot of the time. So yeah, I didn't really like it that much. Over here, we have something I haven't shown you before. This is the Hyperdash Extreme, and as you can see, there's two openings. There's one on the bottom and there's one on the back. The reason for this is when you're tagging a target like this, the target gets stuck on the bottom side of it thanks to that plastic piece here, and when you tag another target, the previous target that you tagged will fly out the top and roll around, and basically you have to catch it again. I don't really like this one, not because it's a bad game, but just because I can't really play it that well. Of course, you can hit the buttons, but that's kind of cheating. I don't really like doing that. Over here, we have something I already showed you in a video. This is Speed Slider. This was one of the last Wild Planet games, and it's not one of the best because I think they were kind of going bankrupt at the time. It was pretty rushed, pretty unfinished, but still, it's a really good game to play with and just to laugh at, just because, yeah, it has some bugs, it has some glitches, but that's the thing. This one, you have to kick it around in theory. Again, I prefer to hit the buttons because I don't want to kick my games, but you know, that's the thing. This was sent to me by Pixel XQ as well. And today we're going to talk about the fourth one in my collection. This is the Hyper Blast. This was also sent to me by Pixel XQ, and as you can see, it has kind of 5 egg-shaped holes, and when you hit the button on the top, here's what happens. You can see there's little springed plastic pieces that go up, and when you press it again, it goes down. And that is because the balls will fly out of it, and you have to catch them again. So in this video, I'm going to play the Hyper Blast. Let's clear this up. So here we have the Hyper Blast. So this is not going to be a full review on the entire game. I'm not going to show you all the game modes that this has, but I'm going to show you the main game, and I'm going to try to complete it and explain to you every mechanic and how it works. Now, these are the targets it comes with, and as I previously said, it will fly out if I hit the button here. For demonstration purposes, I will put this in here, and yeah, it just flies out, and I don't know where it's been. Great, there you go. So because I don't want to pause the video every 2 seconds, I'm going to put the targets in and straight back out, because for ease of video. Now, you can also play with the buttons here, because there are tiny buttons underneath the holes, but I'm not going to do that. But here's how it works. So basically, each hole has a different diameter, and they correspond to the targets. So let's take the 3, for example. You can put it in the 3 hole. You can't put it anywhere else because it doesn't have the same diameter, and the targets don't match. Now, the way to put them in, you have to put them in a really specific way, where the number is kind of slanted on the top. When you first start playing the game, you kind of confused on how you have to put them in. At least I was, but it gets to you after a while. You kind of understand how to do it. So let's turn the game on. Enough chit chat, and let's go.
Are you ready to blast? Choose game. Hyper Blast.
So to select the game, you can either go through the menu, or if you want to play the first game, you press the blast button. 4 is orange, so I'm going to put that here. 5 is yellow. 1 is red. 2 is blue. And 3 is green.
Great job. Your time is 14 seconds. Awesome. Level 1. Ready? Blast.
So how it goes from left to right, if you're putting the controls on the right, is 1 will go to the left, then it's 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, and 1 is red, 2 is blue, green is 3, 4 is orange, and 5 is yellow. Now let's hit the blast button again to see what happens. 2 is blue. Now it's going to start giving me colors. So Yellow is 5, 3 is green, orange is 4,
1.
and 1 is red.
Great job. Your time is 14 seconds. Way to go. Level 1. Ready? Blast.
So pretty easy so far, but it's gonna get complicated as time goes on. So I'm gonna hit it again.
Orange.
Orange is 4,
1.
1 is red,
Green.
green is 3,
2.
2 is blue,
Yellow.
and 5 is yellow. And now it's gonna ask me to blast, but it keeps on going. So in this level, I have to do 2 rounds of all of them.
3. 4. Red. Great job. Your time is 26.
The game is actually pretty clever. It knows which ones are already in there, and will not ask for them again until it tells you to blast, which is pretty cool. Now we're up to level 2.
2.
2 is blue,
3.
green is 3,
1.
1 is red,
Yellow.
yellow is
4.
5, and 4 is orange.
Hyper blast.
Now, Hyper Blast is basically go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in order. So I go 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, and then 5.
Great job. Your time is 28 seconds. Way to go. Level 2. Ready? Blast.
Still on level 2, let's keep going.
2. 35.
So in this, you have to enter 3 and then 5 for 35, or you can do it in the order. So you don't have to put it in order, you could go 5 and then 3.
Hyper blast.
So Hyper Blast again, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Great job. Your time is 26 seconds. Great job. Level 2. Ready? Blast. Green.
Green is 3,
4.
4 is orange.
12.
So instead of going 1, 2, you can go 2 and then 1. So you don't have to put them in order.
Blast.
Now, in the final levels, the double-digit
Hyper blast.
things will be timed. So you have to be pretty fast in putting them in. Oh, we're up to 3 blasts now. So the levels are getting
14.
longer and longer. So I can go 1, 4, or I can go
2.
4, 1.
3. 5. Great job. Your time is 41 seconds. Great job. Level 3. Ready? Blast.
And we're up to level 3. So again, it will ask you more mechanics. It will ask you different things.
Ready?
And I'm going to explain them to you as soon as they go up. You can see different musics. I think it's L5. Oh, this is what happens when you get it wrong.
12.
Oh, 12. I understood 5.
4.
4.
Yellow. 3. Blast. Hyper blast.
Hyper Blast. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. 4. Go in. And 5.
Blast. 14.
14. So I'm going to go 4 and then 1.
Yellow.
Yellow.
3.
3.
Blue.
And then 2.
Great
What you can
job.
do is, when there's 4 in there, you know which one will be the 5th one, so you can just put them right away.
Blast. 41.
41.
Green. 5. Blast.
Like I just did there.
Hyper blast.
Hyper Blast, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Blast. 13.
13 is going to 1 and 3, 5,
24.
and 24. So 2-digit numbers now.
Hyper blast.
Hyper Blast again, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Great job. Your time is 50 seconds. Great job. Level 3. Ready? Blast. 3. 51. Copy your blast. 3 plus 1.
seconds. And there it will ask you some math questions. So 3 plus 1 is 4, and blue.
2, 3. Copy blast. 3 plus 2.
3 plus 2 is 5, so I'm going to put 5 in. 14.
Blast. Hyper blast.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops, 5.
Hyper reverse.
So Hyper Reverse is the exact opposite of Hyper Blast. So you have to go 5, then 4, then 3, then 2, and then 1.
Great job. Your time is 56 seconds. Way to go. Level 4. Ready?
Now, level 4. This is when stuff gets timed, and also if you make a mistake, you have to start the level from the beginning, or the round from the beginning, I should say. So the round doesn't count, basically.
1. 42.
As you can see. Oh, it doesn't do it now.
Copy blast. 1 plus 2.
That's 3.
Yellow. Blast. 1. Yellow. Copy blast. 1 plus 2.
That's 3.
42. Blast. Hyper blast.
As you can see, there's way more rounds than when we started.
35.
Or way more blasts, I should say.
4. Then blast. Hyper blast. Great job. Your time is 70 seconds. Way to go. Level 4. Ready? Blast. 34. Red. 2. Copy blast. Hyper blast. Blast. Hyper reverse.
So Hyper Reverse, we go 5, then 4, and 3, then 2, and then 1.
Blast. Blue. Copy blast. 4 minus 3.
That's 1.
4. 53. Blast. Hyper blast. Great job. Your time is 61 seconds.
Now, usually, of course, you would go slower than this because you had to run around the to get the targets and put them back into the machine. So I'm really speed running it right now. But usually you would go a lot slower than this.
23. Yellow. 1.
I still struggle to put the targets in sometimes.
Hyper blast. Blast. 45. 2. Copy blast. 4 minus 1. Red. Blast. Hyper blast. Blast. Hyper reverse. Blast. Orange. 1. Copy blast. 5 minus 2. 52. Great job. Your time is 75 seconds. Awesome.
And there you go. We beat the game.
Hyper blast.
So I'm going to turn it off. You do that by holding the button that turns it on. And there you have it. Personally, I think that all the Wild Planet games deserve a little bit more love because they're really fun to play. Now, the goal is not necessarily to get a high score or to beat the game, it's just the experience of it. And when you're playing for real, it really gets you active, especially the first Hyperdash. I've played it before all around the house, and it's quite the challenge. But still, these games are just really fun to play with, and I really hope that gave you a good impression of the Hyper Blast today, and if you want to get one or not for Christmas or other things. But until next time, cheers!